Good afternoon, I'm Khaki Walton. Checking on the Arts is made possible by contributing listeners and the Memphis Pink Palace family of museums. The University of Memphis Department of Theater and Dance presents Falling Up, a faculty dance concert that's this Thursday through Saturday at 7:30 p.m. And they're also adding an additional Friday morning performance at 10. That performance will be on the main stage theater. And they're premiering some new works and welcoming a special guest artist, too. Jill Nee is the head of the dance program, and she's choreographing a work in the show and performing too, I'm certain. Well, she'll let me know because she's joining me in the studio this afternoon. Good to see you, Jill.
Hi, Khaki. Thanks for having me.
Well, I'm excited to have you. And before we talk about the performance, I just wanted to say congratulations because I went on the website and saw that the University of Memphis is ranked among the top dance programs in the nation. That's a big deal.
Yes, it's something that we're so very proud of and have been working so very tirelessly for.
So did you have to meet certain criteria, or how did it come about?
You know, it's really interesting. It's from the Onstage blog, and I guess that website has its own algorithm or criteria in which they go through. They don't even tell us when it comes out. It's just there, and we happen to catch it. And we're so excited to see that. So it was great to see our name among some of the most amazing, wonderful dance programs out there. It's a big honor.
Yeah, it is a big honor. Well, congratulations. Yeah. How many people are on the dance faculty now?
So there's 2 full-time dance faculty. It's myself and then my colleague, Michael Metcalf. He's in his second year. Such an amazing and wonderful colleague and choreographer. And then we have about 4 or 5 adjuncts. That's in flux depending on the semester.
Right. So how many people are going to be setting works this coming Thursday?
So we have a total of 8 pieces, 7 that are live on stage, and 1 is a dance film by one of our alumna.
Oh, wow.
So it'll be great to see that. We also have a guest artist work as well.
Well, I want to talk about the guest artist that you got because I was reading about her. And this is a dance company. Maybe I had heard of it before, Gibney Dance Company in New York.
Yes.
But they're a trailblazing company.
They're amazing. They're so wonderful.
Well, tell everybody about Gibney and about Amy Miller, who you're bringing in.
Sure. Gibney Dance is, it's a studio. It provides really inexpensive rental space.
Her daughter's with us this afternoon, so that's who you're cooing over there.
She's our youngest dancer, if you will. They have, the studio also has a dance company. So they provide a lot of inexpensive rental space for emerging artists in New York City, and then the company as well is a part of their main mission, and their biggest thing this year is called Both and it's about being curious while being confident. So it's about doing 2 things that might sometimes seem controversial and actually accepting and welcoming both of them. And actually, Amy Miller, who is, I believe, one of their head directors of the company.
Right.
And she actually titled her piece, Both and really brought in this beautiful, amazing energy into the program and with the students. And they have been so wonderful in really accepting that openness and that wonderful mindset and community and have built upon it in the piece.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yes.
So what music is that piece set to? Do you know?
I do not know. And I apologize. I have that information, but I don't know it off the top of my head. But there is a lot of ambient sounds. There's some rain. There's kind of a lulling harmonious chords, as well as like sort of a nice underlying beat to it.
So is she actually going to perform? Or
She's not. She came in September for a week. She taught master classes and worked with students for 12 to 16 hours during that week and created this piece. And she has actually been really active in emailing and calling and texting back and forth. Thank goodness for technology that she'll watch a video. She actually has already watched the tech video from last night, from when we teched last night, and has given responses to keep in contact with the students.
That is so great.
Yeah,
Well, I really am glad that I read about her and that company because they started out really small and now they have 2 locations where they do performances, and they're just a social justice powerhouse from what I read.
They are, and they offer classes, almost from sun up to sundown and beyond. It's so busy, and it's really just a remarkable program that is available to artists.
Well, I'm glad she got to work with your students. So is this just faculty, or this is faculty choreographed pieces and the students perform?
It is faculty choreographed pieces, plus some of those adjuncts are alumna, and then we have another one as well who's doing it. One of our adjuncts is performing. Wayne Smith is performing in his own piece.
Yeah.
It's so great to watch him on stage.
Well, tell me about the piece that you've choreographed.
Sure. So something that's very postmodernist about me is that I believe, a piece exists before we even begin working on it. And it's our job, meaning me and the dancers, it's our job to discover what it is. And so as we have been chiseling away at what this piece might be, it's turned into a work. Now there's 13 dancers. It's huge. It's huge. I love it so much. That we've kind of discovered, we kept coming back to, maybe this is intergalactic, or we're from another place, or, we're not here on Earth. What is this? And I've come to discover we are a red giant star, kind of at the end of its life. And so it's really poetic and beautiful how the piece it's about the group being all together. They create this energy in this matter, and how it slowly chips away throughout. So it's very beautiful, I think. It's a piece I'm very proud of, and the dancers are just so wonderful.
I just can't imagine the feeling that you must get when you watch something that you've created come to life on stage with your students.
Yes, it's actually the best. I always say I have the best job in the world, because I get to do that, at least twice a year, if not more.
Yeah.
And also inside of it is the students realizing their own artistic voice inside of what it is that they're doing on stage. They become these amazing artists, even if they don't know who that artist is yet. We get to see that discovery, and they just become these wonderful human beings. It's really great.
Well, tell us what else we'll see.
Yeah, we have a really fun, quirky piece from one of our adjuncts, Rachel Arnwine. It's a quartet of 4 men. It's very nostalgic. It has a baseball feel to it. It's lighthearted. It's really fun. On the opposite side of that, we have some more somber pieces. There's a duet by Tamara Prince Parrish about a toxic relationship.
Oh, wow.
And learning to recover from that. And then Kristen Osborne Lucas, an incredible choreographer, has created a piece about gun violence in schools.
Oh, my goodness.
So there is, a warning content surrounding that, because there are gunshots and I think strobe light in that piece. So we do want our audience to be aware of that. It's a very poignant piece. It's very relevant. And then we have some other works about internal struggle. And then what Michael Metcalf has choreographed is this gorgeous piece of 7 dancers, and he's been working with Brian Selznick and Karen Carbiner in Live Oak with Moss.
Oh, wait, yeah.
And yes.
I've been hearing a lot about that, yeah.
So we have projections of some of Brian Selznick's illustrations. They're projected behind the dancers. The dancers, they see it. It's part of what the piece is. It's titled To Build a Home.
Can you tell everybody real quickly about Live Oak with Moss?
Of course, yes. So Walt Whitman is believed to have, through several of his poems, have been writing about one or maybe multiple male lovers. And so various Walt Whitman scholars have put together a book called Live Oak with Moss that is then illustrated by Brian Selznick. Brian Selznick has written, multiple things. Invention of Hugo. I'm sorry, I can't remember the exact title. Anyways, so he's an amazing illustrator. He's done the illustrations for Harry Potter.
Oh my gosh.
So this book came out with all of Walt Whitman's poems put in a specific order.
I got to see it, and it's a gorgeous book.
It is beautiful.
Oh, it is. Yes. And Jonathan Judakin, actually, from Rhodes College, did a little blurby thing on our station. He always talks about interesting talks coming up in the Memphis community, and I think Brian is going to be at Rhodes with, I think, the other person that you mentioned, and they're going to be talking more about Live Oak with Moss, and there might be some music involved, and then his illustrations will be on display, too.
That is correct. Yeah. And actually, this Thursday at 1 p.m., p.m. in our main stage, they're also doing a presentation there as well, in which we'll see half of Michael Metcalf's dance piece. So it's in the context with the two other artists, which is pretty amazing.
Oh, wow. Oh, I love that. I'm so glad that you brought that up.
Yes.
That's amazing.
So that's like one that, and it gets to open the show too. So it's just these beautiful projections happening. And then there's a dance film by Christina McKinney as well. So if you've never seen dance on film, where it's not like the recording of a stage performance. What it is, it's specific to the composition of camera to body and in specific spaces. So it's a beautiful work as well that we get to show.
Gosh. Well, this is amazing. I hope everybody comes to see it. It's Falling Up, a faculty dance concert. So the faculty and their special guest, Amy Miller from Gibney Dance Company, have created pieces that will be performed by the dance students at the U of M. And the performances, again, are this Thursday through Saturday at 7:30 at the Main Stage Theater. And there's an additional Friday morning performance at 10 a.m. Tickets are $25 for adults and then $20 for seniors. Theater and Dance alumni tickets are $10, and then, of course, U of M students get in free. And you'll get to see all of these new works premiering and a dance film. It's a wonderful program. For more information, you can contact the box office at 678-2576 or visit memphis.edu/theater. Jill Nee, the head of the dance program, choreographing a work for Falling Up. She's been my guest this afternoon, along with your daughter. Tell me her name one more time.
Kura,
thank you for being here. This is your radio debut, whether you realize it or not, at 13 months old. Thanks so much, Jill.
Thank you so much, Kaki.